Hi. So today I'm going to be walking you through my Invision prototype of the Zappos websites with the improvements I have made based off the three major issues that my tester had issues with in the last project. Um, those three issues that were faced were first, the user had confusion as to what category shoes she was viewing after she had clicked the category. It was not explicit as to showing her exactly, what category she was clicking or where she was at, and it just led to confusion and having to go back and research for the shoes. The second was after the user had clicked women's and then shoes, she was then led to understand that there was no way to search from Nike shoes from there on out. So she had to go back to the home page and click on the brand index line, which then leads into my third issue. The third issue that was faced was that the brand index line was very small and hard to find. And overall, this led to a harder time just looking for a pair of Nike running shoes. And I hope that through my prototype that it is easier to understand how exactly to find Nike women's running shoes for my user, and that it's just more explicit and easier to find than what it was before. So I will be now walking you through my prototype. From here, we can still go to the home page of the Zappos homepage. So the first thing you want to do was to possibly search the issue. One of the issues that she had was when she first clicked on shoes in the women's section, that she was not sure, where she was and not understanding why she couldn't search for Nike running shoes, and she had to go back to the homepage. So if you click on the shoes under women's, you will be prompted with this new pop-up asking, would you prefer to shop by brand or category? So for the user, what you want to do is search by brand instead of having to go through all the issues before. She can now just click on brand or category, and it'll be a lot less confusion as to what you're searching for, and you won't have to go back to the home page. And so if you click on brand, it will lead you to a page with all the brands, and you click on, and it'll bring you to the in. For her, for the user, she wanted to click to find Nike running shoes, so click on the in, and it will bring you to the Nike, all the brands with Nike, all the brands with letter N. But for Nike, it'll be explicit as to which brand you're looking for. You click on Nike. From here, you can click on then women's, and from there, you click on shoes, and it'll lead you to athletic or running shoes. And it's just that simple. You don't have to go through pages and then go back to the home page or anything else. It's a lot more simple and a lot more explicit as to what you're finding. And then if you go back to the home page, right here, instead of going through the women's and shoes, you are now able to search on the brand index line, which you were before, but now it's a lot bigger and it's a lot more out there and noticeable for the user. And what I hope to gain from this is that the users, when they first go on the home page for the first time, that it is noticeable, it is there for future reference if they want to use it. It's not something that they're not sure if it's, on the web page when they go back, if they're able to search by Nike or search by brand. It's something that it pops out. It's something that's there and noticeable for every user. So again, if you click on in, it'll lead you to this page where it was before. So it's a lot more connected, a lot more tied together for the user. A lot of the pages are more similar and not, dysfunctional, and it all just flows smooth, together better. So again, you click on Nike, click on women's and shoes, and then you're again at the same page where you're searching for athletic running shoes. And so it leads you two different ways to search for women's running shoes, Nike running shoes, but it's all a lot more tied together, a lot more easier to use for the user, and less confusion. And my hope is that it's just shortens the time and confusion for the user, letting them, from the moment they get to the home page, be able to find what they're looking for without any confusing without having to go back to the home page and look around. It's all just available right in front of the user, and that they understand exactly what they need to do and how to find it, and that they can complete their task in a relatively short amount of time with no issues at all. So that is a small walkthrough of my prototype. If there's anything else to be changed, it will be changed at a later date, but for now, those are the three main issues and how they have been dealt with on the prototype. There will be continue to make changes to whatever the issues that we come across, but for now, that is the working prototype for my Zappos website in the Invission app. Thank you.